Julian Alexander. I'm a senior this year, and my major is ethnic studies and a minor in religion. And I spent this past summer looking at the African American and Cultural Museum of Iowa. The museum is located in Cedar Rapids, right along the Cedar Rapids River near Czech Village. And it opened in 1994, and their goal is to preserve, publicize, and educate people about African Americans and their culture of Iowa. And it has a permanent exhibit called Endless Possibilities, which highlights the history of African Americans from slavery until current times. And they also have a rotating exhibit. And currently, the rotating exhibit is called Unconditional Loyalty. It's about African American experience in the military. And so my main project that I worked on this summer was the photo digitization project. And this was the first time they've ever done this. So since the flood affected them and destroyed a lot of their artifacts, they wanted to preserve photos they felt were crucial to their exhibit and part of their collection. So I had to scan 100 photos and use the museum program called Past Perfect, which is a curating program that they have that has all the information about all the artifacts the museum owns. So they had me select photos that were damaged from the flood, images of civil rights leaders, pre-World War II images. And so I scanned all the photos, and then I had to create metadata, which is like search terms you put into Google. So, and I created those. And so eventually they hope to have to put it up part of their website. So if you never had a chance to go, you can go on their website and see all the great photos they have. And aside from my main project, I had some side projects I worked on. One of them was a display case the museum recently purchased that summer. And the purpose of the display case in the lobby was they felt they wanted to show artifacts that are in the curator's office that are part of the main exhibit. And first they focused on the Freemasons. So I found artifacts from the Prince Hall Masons and Order of the Eastern Star and researched those artifacts, and it's now on display in the lobby. And then the second week I worked with the education department in their summer camp. And there were over 25 kids that attended, and the theme of this year was African Americans and music. So each day we focused on a different genre of music that African Americans have influenced, from jazz, rap, Harlem Renaissance era. And then we taught them about the music, and then tried to connect it to the historical aspects of that from this time period. And then the third thing I worked on was the new rotating exhibit on Unconditional Loyalty. And I got to work on the Tuskegee Airmen aspect of it. So I researched about the Tuskegee Airmen, made a write-up, did a lot of edits for it, researched the photographs, and now the exhibit's on display until December. What I learned a lot of research techniques, and that helped me for my senior thesis last block. I also got to work in a professional environment, something I hadn't done until this summer. And also working behind the scenes at a museum, you don't really get to see like all the artifacts and all the work that goes into making an exhibit. And it helped me academically with my senior thesis, again, this last block, and just work like researching and getting to see different pieces of actual history is pretty amazing. It's something everyone doesn't get to do. And it also professionally helped me with my resume, and it kind of shaped a little bit what I want to do in the future, because I'm maybe thinking about going to the museum work, not too sure yet. So I'd like to thank my donor, Richard and Norma Small, my site supervisor, Catherine Hardy, and my faculty sponsor, Catherine Stewart.